So this is a closer look at Ozone's BV1 lightweight pod harness that has been specifically designed for bivouac flight. The BV1 comes in 4 sizes, depending on the pilot's height, and the small is as light as 1.8 kilos.
Welcome to another opportunity to like, share and subscribe with your host, Benjamin Kelly.
This is it, the BV1. It comes in this compression bag, which also doubles as a inflation for the back protection. Here it is, noticeably thicker material than the F-Race. It's got a really big back pocket with 2 zips and a magnet in between the 2 of them. And this is your back storage, which is absolutely huge. I honestly actually don't know what you would need to take to fill that up, but there's a lot of storage in there. Also in the back compartment here is you've got the pocket for the water bladder. It's got the hole to run the hydration tube. So you put your bladder in there and then you run the tube down the shoulder strap. The shoulder straps are actually noticeably thicker than the F-Race as well, and they're quite sturdy, and they've got some nice padding on underneath. Then for extra storage, you've got this under seat pocket down here, which is where the back protection is. So there's 2 compartments. The first zip just goes and it comes out into where the pod and where your feet are. And then there's a secondary zip here, which houses the back protection. So you can fill this up with your rucksack and other things can go in here. And then you can just keep inflating the back protection until it fills up. So you've got under seat there as well. And then in terms of storage for when you're flying, you've got a big pocket on the side. You can put your mitts, your gloves will fit in there. You can get a selfie stick, will fit in there quite comfortably as well. And that's a zip pocket, which is awesome. So you're not gonna lose anything. And then you've got on the front here, so you've got the reserve container. This is a front mount reserve, and the handle is on the side, and it's only accessible with the right hand. You've got another pocket here with a tab so that you can secure things inside the pocket, and again it's a zip. And then there's another pocket on the underside of the reserve container with Velcro and a handle. So this is for your electronics. It's quite a deep pocket, so you could get quite a bit in there. But you put your power bank in there and you can put your cable around there so it doesn't get pulled out. Also, what's pretty cool on this is that you've got these loops on the front of the pod, and those are for the solar panel attachment points. And there's 2 on the feet as well down there. Okay, so there's another entrance to the back protection under here. What's good about this is actually really clever is that they've put Velcro under the seat to connect the air bladder for the protection into the harness. So that means that you can put things underneath, and then when you inflate the protection, it's going to stay in place and it's not going to create this big bulbous package. The best thing about having inflatable back protection is, well, one, the pack volume in the harness is really small, but also when you're putting gear in, like you can put your sleeping bag and all of the soft things under the seat, and you're still able to inflate some of the back protection to fill that gap up. If you've got a foam protection, if you take that foam out, you have to fill all the space again. So also this really big back pocket also has these rods. There's one long one running the length of the back in the center, and there's one on the top here, and there's a curved one on the front. This material is a ripstop nylon, 70D on the sides here, and there's a thicker ripstop on the back. So pretty good for doing some tussock bashing, and if you have a bit of an unfriendly landing, it looks like it's gonna stand. And then it's got some Lycra halfway down the pod, and some Lycra here on the sides as well. It is the base of the harness. You've got this nice, on the seat, you've got this thicker foam material. All of the adjustments are all spliced Dyneema. These spliced lines, so you pull on the line to shorten it, and then you have one of these handles that you pull to lengthen it again. I've got with me here 3 days worth of gear. This is the stuff that I normally fly with, just sort of tent, sleeping bag, air mattress. It's a tent with poles. I've got 3 litres of water, a couple of days of food, and yeah, I'm gonna put it all in the harness and strap it on. So first things first, I'm gonna inflate the back protection. So you put the tube on the hose, inflate the bag, close it off, and just squeeze. And then just to fill up the last little bit, you can always just blow in it. Okay, so put the hiking poles in, tent poles, water bladder is in the pocket, and now I'll put the tent in. So I'm going to put down the bottom. Air mattress in, food, sleeping bag, rucksack, glider bag, a bag full of electronics that I don't need. Did you bring the kitchen sink, Pete? This is like Mary Poppins handbag, this. And that's all in easy.
Waiting to see you pull a 6-foot stand out.
Yeah. So that's actually awesome. Like, you can get so much gear in there, and I've got the back protection fully inflated. That's the first time I had a harness where I haven't had to. So I've got 3 days of kit and I've still got full back protection. 2 leg straps. You got red for red, and it just goes through this T-buckle here, and then an elastic to secure it. Same on the other side. You got a chest strap, which is a T-buckle as well. Then to close the pod, you've got a buckle, and this is a stainless ring that goes over this tab, and then another T-buckle. So these are the soft links. For those that haven't used it, they are stitched in soft links, so you can't replace the soft links for another carabiner, but they are super easy, and when I clip it in, I usually just leave the glider clipped in. I don't take them off every time. So you put the black tab goes through the riser, then this loop goes through the loop with the black tab, and then the black tab goes through the loop like that, and then you've got 2 O-rings that you then use to secure the black tab in place, and then there's an elastic sheathing that just keeps it all tidy. Because of its lightness, small pack volume and large storage compartments, I think the BV1 is an excellent choice for bivvy flying. However, it's also a great durable, lightweight option for everyday XC use. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments.